Hey guys, so in this video I decided to make my own Lucas matchup chart, which will contain all the opinions on every matchup in the game that I think is either good for Lucas or bad for Lucas. So this was all recorded on my Twitch, which I'll post on screen right now. If you would like to be in one of these videos, be sure to catch a stream. Also join my Discord server. I will leave a link in the description and right here on screen. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Winning matchups first? Okay. Let's start at +2. So I think if we're gonna think about Lucas's best matchup, it's probably okay. This is overall okay. I know I suck, but it's probably Ganon. It's probably Ganon. Now the thing is, Lucas has so much stuff against Ganon, even in like stage, like general stage, neutral basically. Ganon it's hard for him to get in on Lucas. Like Lucas can combo him, and he has all the Zairs, the range. He can outrange his Nair too. Lucas can outrange Ganon there. The only thing is he's not as easy to 2-frame with down smash. He gets destroyed by PK Thunder off stage, so that's another thing. Ganon is probably Lucas's best matchup. So I mean, Ganon loses every matchup, so it doesn't really matter. Where the hell is Dedede? I'm gonna put Dedede here, and he is surprisingly easy to 2-frame with Lucas. It's super easy to get Gordo away. You already have PK Fire, and Dedede's easy to combo. And Edgeguard too. Even though he has multiple jumps and Super Armor is up B, PK Freeze can just easily beat Dedede's up B. I think Dedede is pretty good for Lucas. I think I said PK Thunder. PK Thunder is not as effective, so PK Freeze is probably preferred, unless you want to get his jumps out. Let's go with K. Rool. All the heavies are coming out here because Lucas does good against all the heavies. So K. Rool is pretty much a free edge guard for Lucas. Other than that, neutral. He only gets affected by his Nair. Like, I mean, Lucas is good at catching landings and comboing. I think the only thing K. Rool can do is just side B, because neutral B is way too slow. And probably if you're at ledge, try not to do double jump cancels there, like out of ledge as a ledge option, because K. Rool is pretty good at punishing that. Unless you at least you catch him off guard. That's really the only way. Let's do DK. Lucas does better against DK, or a little worse actually. No, because DK does have better neutral than K. Rool. He doesn't have a projectile, but still his frame dead is better. Like F-Toe's pretty good against Lucas. Backer is really good against Lucas. 2-frame DK is really easy, but literally every character can do that. Downer's super easy to. Literally Edge Guardian is free for DK. I mean, free for Lucas against DK. DK can literally do nothing except mix up his recovery to probably throw off the Lucas. And then other than getting combo, the only thing DK can really do is kill Lucas early, or the ding dong. That one. That combo is really good against Lucas. But pretty much everything else DK loses. So that's why I'm gonna have DK there. Kazuya is another one. Despite Kazuya is probably one of the only characters that's top tier that Lucas does good against. I think he's still top tier. But I'm gonna put him in +2 because most combos don't work on Lucas. The most Kazuya combos don't work on Lucas, and it's also really hard for Kazuya to edge guard him. Unless, like, if you go low, if Lucas goes low, it's pretty hard for Kazuya to edge guard. And you might need to mix up unless the Kazuya knows they're just going to use Zerg to get back. Kazuya is really easy to combo, that's another thing. And PK Fire is a really good way to keep Kazuya out, so I think Kazuya is pretty good for Lucas. Even though I lose to him, so maybe this doesn't matter. Ridley is another good one. The only thing Ridley has is Nair against Lucas, but most of the time he can probably just PK Fire. That's really it, that's all Ridley has. He gets edge guarded easily by Lucas, comboed by Lucas, easily 2-framed by Lucas as well. You can't really go off in back air, like maybe on the side you can back air or down air. Down air doesn't work against Ridley. Really, I know Ridley's up B beats a lot of moves. So you'd have to either PK Thunder or PK Freeze, or you just try to back air. I'm up with Piranha Plant. I think Piranha Plant doesn't have that great tools against Lucas, so he could, because Lucas can easily edgeguard. Like obviously Lucas edgeguards all of these characters, but in neutral, I think Lucas wins against Piranha Plant. And I know Piranha Plant is easy to combo as well. Lucas can combo like all these characters. Piranha Plant can't really 2-frame Lucas, and the only thing he can do is edgeguard him. Just edgeguarding and PK Fire. Really, PK Fire does well to keep Piranha Plant away. Oh, Mii Swordfighter. Mii Swordfighter is weird. So it is a +2 against Lucas. The only thing is he dies really early to up B. As long as you don't get edge guarded by that up B, because I see a lot of Mii Swordfighters just go in and up B while I'm recovering with up B, and that kills me really early. You just keep away with PK Fire. Projectiles aren't that great against Lucas too. I mean, Mii Sword's projectiles are pretty slow too, and it's pretty easy for Lucas to edge guard Mii Swordfighter, unless they're going high. Lucas can do much if you're going high. Like obviously you'll avoid down smash and other less traps. Only Lucas can just pretty much forward air or up air, but forward air kills obviously. This feels weird, but I'm up with Bowser Jr. up there. I'll be honest. I think Lucas does pretty good against Bowser Jr. Projectiles don't do that great. Like they're not super effective against Lucas. Other than that, Lucas edgeguards Bowser Jr. pretty well, and he can catch him. He can catch him too. Yeah, that's the only thing Bowser Jr. can do is just let's trap him. S smash is not too bad against Lucas, and also Bowser Jr. can't do so many combos. Just because how floaty Lucas can be. So I think Bowser Jr. is like I'm gonna say Bowser Jr. is a stretch to put in +2, but I'm gonna just put him in +2. We're putting the Belmonts in +2. The last characters in +2. So other than edge guarding, Lucas just reflects. The only thing they have is range, but it's not that great because their mobility is already kind of trash. Just because his range is the only thing he can do against Lucas, but then Lucas can just PK Fire and reflect everything. Let's start off with +1. It's gonna be Robin, the Lemon Sword, and his projectiles can get absorbed. Like pretty much all of them, Lucas can absorb all of them, and you can reflect them. It's also easy for Lucas to edgeguard, but I know Robin does have some good tools against Lucas, so that's why I think Robin's probably +1. Zelda is also +1, which is kind of weird. I was debating on putting Zelda in +2 or +1. It's just a weird matchup. she gets pretty easily two-framed by Lucas. I just think in neutral it's weird for Lucas to get in. And Lucas dies pretty early to some of Zelda stuff. Let's put Mewtwo in there as well. Mewtwo has some good tools against Lucas. And even though Lucas can combo Mewtwo pretty well, it's just that he's pretty floaty. There is like combos that works on Mewtwo that kills Mewtwo pretty early because of his weight. And Pick and Fire is pretty good. Ice Climbers. Here's the thing with Ice Climbers. So a lot of Lucas. This is my tier list. So despite all those Lucas people saying Lucas destroys Ice Climbers, I don't know. I think Ice Climbers can do pretty alright with Lucas. Okay, I'm gonna just put him in +2. I'm gonna be honest. Never mind. I guess I agree, but it's a stretch. It's a stretch, just like Bowser Jr. Who else is going to join the +1? That's going to be Bowser. Bowser is weird for Lucas. Bowser is a very weird matchup for Lucas. He can't combo well at low percents, but as Bowser is like 20%, yeah, he's done. But yeah, Bowser got all the super armor. He got all the tough guy. It's easy to two-frame him, but Up B also beats a lot of Lucas stuff. Lucas can't really shield pressure. He can't really pressure Bowser too good like that. And also he dies early. That's pretty much another thing. A lot of combos are weird with Bowser. Other than the Zair. The Zair doesn't work on Bowser until like 10, maybe 20%. I think he can get out at lower percents too. And it takes a lot more to kill Bowser. Other than edge guarding him, but he can mix it up pretty well. Like Peak of Thunder doesn't do that great against Bowser. It does good. It's just that Bowser is so heavy, it doesn't push him off stage too much unless he's super high percent. So I think Bowser is probably +1, but I think some people it could be debatable. It could be +2, but I'm gonna say +1. Let's put Isabelle. Now Isabelle and Villager. What's weird is that Isabelle is actually better for Lucas than Villager. It's easy for for Lucas to edgeguard Isabelle. Oh yeah, the one thing that makes Isabelle not +2 for Lucas is the pocket, because I know both of them can get the Big A Thunder while I'm recovering. So you literally have to use Zair as much as you can, but you still have to mix it up because they can still catch it whenever they want to. Nair is good. It's just that I would say Villager is worse because his Nair lingers longer. It covers Lucas' options well, and he kills earlier than Isabelle. And also Villager has better ledge traps that I think catch Lucas off more. Let's put Falcon. It's time to talk about Falcon. So Falcon, in theory, is not bad. The only thing Falcon has is, Lucas already has kind of better frame data than Falcon. It's just rush down really that kind of destroys Lucas, but he's super easy to two-frame and edge guard, so that would destroy him. And I want to say some combos are not super well against Lucas. I think he could fall out of more, just like Kazuya. Like Kazuya combos don't work too well on Lucas. He can't get maybe the max maybe 50-60%. It's a little harder to do a 0 to death on Lucas with Kazuya. And I kind of want to say the same for Falcon, even though Falcon's combos they're not as much damage. I think it's only tough for Lucas to get back because Falcon can easily just go in and up B. While I'm up B'ing, he can just go and up B for like a reversal. That that's pretty good against Lucas. And Downer too. I mean, a lot of the characters can edgeguard Lucas and Ness pretty well. But oh yeah, because Falcon, he's pretty fast at falling. So the Zairs, the double jump cancel Zairs, work pretty well. But I know Falcon does have some good. He has a good rush down against Lucas, so that's why I'm putting that at +1. Let's put Luigi. I'll put Luigi +1. It's kind of a Kazuya situation, unless you fighting like a really good Luigi. They can do that pretty well, but I think, depending on your SDI, you could probably fall out of 0 to death. Like, maybe not. But PK Thunder destroys Luigi. And you can just easily go in and down it too. Luigi gets destroyed off stage by Lucas, just by PK Thunder alone. And as long as you don't want to get 0 to death, just PK Fire, honestly. There's not much Luigi can do against PK Fire. He gets 2 framed. Like it's kind of alright. It's a little tough to 2 frame Luigi. I know he's a little easier because his up B doesn't hit past ledge like Mario does. It just kind of depends when you throw it out. So look, yeah, we'll leave him there. I'm gonna put Banjo there. Yeah, let's put Banjo. So Banjo was another weird matchup. I don't know much about Banjo, but usually if he's just up being, you can pretty much just back air him. And also you can I'm pretty sure you can down smash, like when he's recovering with side B. Around, if it's like maybe the end of it, he can Lucas can 2 frame Banjo pretty well, and up B too. Banjo's not like pretty good to 2 frame against him. I think Banjo can really only zone with the eggs and grid and stuff, but I mean Lucas got PK Fire to fight back, you know. You can snipe him off stage too. It's not that bad at snipe off stage, other than just PK Thundering. Yeah, let's put Duck Hunt there too. I think just because Duck Hunt's projectiles are just like a little bit worse than Banjo's, and also Duck Hunt is a really easy 2 frame for Lucas, down smash specifically. Really easy to catch him. And his recovery is slow. You could just go in back here. Just like edge going is easy. I mean, Duck Hunt's game plan is mostly just projectiles, so all you really want to do is just keep your distance, and you can just win. But I think Lucas does struggle a bit when with Duck Hunt's ledge traps. Even Banjo's too. Lucas does struggle to get off the ledge, and since his ledge hang is really bad in this game, he can't really stay there for too long. Though at least a Banjo or a Duck Hunt will just go in and hit you. So I think ledge game for Lucas against Banjo and Duck Hunt is a little tough. Let's do Doc. So Doc is a winning matchup for Lucas. Doc is winning. Well, if I'm just not gonna talk about edgeguard this entire time, because everyone can edgeguard Doc. It's easy. But pills can be annoying for Lucas to get in. If Lucas wants to deal as much damage as possible, he has to get past pills, and it's not fun. I don't know why, but like Doc is just like a weird matchup. It's not fun for Lucas, if I'm gonna be honest. So like Lucas would just pretty much, he would have to zone, or he can zone him out too, but Zaire also works really good against Doc. Forwarder is probably your best friend against Doc in that matchup. Another thing, I mean, you can try your best not to get your jumps caught out by Doc, because that's good. And going high too. Going high is pretty good against Doc, but I think Doc does have some pretty decent tools against Lucas. So I think if not, he's probably like pretty close to being a +2, but not really. Let's talk about Incineroar. Incineroar should be +2. Super easy, yeah. Edge guarding, 2-framing Incineroar is pretty piece of cake. It's just that, yeah, you can do PK Fire, but I mean, Incineroar can pretty much easily revenge, because PK Fire is pretty reactable. If I'm gonna be honest, it's not fast. It's not super fast, so Incineroar can easily just revenge, and grabbing isn't too safe against Incineroar too. You just don't want to throw it out. And other than comboing Incineroar, it's like it can be close to a +2. It's just that I think like specifically Incineroar upper is good at juggling Lucas. A lot of Incineroar's aerials just kind of, they're pretty good at catching Lucas, because Lucas isn't that great at landing. So yeah, I'll leave him there. Oh, Wii Fit Trainer. Wii Fit Trainer is probably the last +1. I think Lucas has like a pretty decent time against Wii Fit. It's really easy to react to side B, or Wii Fit side B. It's pretty easy to edge guard Wii Fit. Obviously, Wii Fit has deep breathing. You can kill Lucas pretty early if the Wii Fit knows how to, you know, combo. You can do Nair up smash or whatever. That kills Lucas really early. I just think it's pretty hard for Wii Fit to get in, but it's also not a terrible matchup for Wii Fit. So I'm just gonna leave Wii Fit +1. Ryu and Ken. Ryu and Ken, I want to say pretty good for Lucas, honestly. Other than dying early to Ken or Ryu Ken, they don't have super good tools against Lucas, and also both Hadokens, they heal Lucas like a lot. So if they don't really want to throw it out too much, because it's really good at healing Lucas, they get edge guarded. Lucas falls out of some of Ken's combos too, so I'll just put him like over here somewhere. Like it's pretty consistent when it's pretty inconsistent, some of Ken's combos, but Ryu definitely hits much harder, so I'm gonna just leave him there. He does get combo too. Both of them do get combo by Lucas. So for the +0.5, we're going to start. We're starting with Little Mac. So Little Mac is at +5. The reason he's not at +1 or even +2, because everyone edgeguards Little Mac, yeah, but his frame data, it's weird. It's just a weird ass matchup for Lucas. He can barely get in against Little Mac. You know what I do against Little Mac? I just PK Fire, because that's all I can really do. He beats Lucas in a lot of stuff. He catches his landings pretty easily. His like comboing Little Mac isn't that great either. The only thing is, like, if I need to learn Zero trains against Mac, that's how I can win, really. That's really that's really much I gotta do against Little Mac. Like down smash is literally a free 2-frame for Lucas. Yeah, other than edge guarding, he's good. Like I know Little Mac is rush down, so he has good tools against Lucas. Lucas dies early too, so kind of thing. But other than edge guarding, he can't do so much against PK Fire. So I'ma have Little Mac there. Let's put Pichu. Just because Pichu, he can't combo Lucas too well, because I already know his back air is kind of worse than Pikachu's. Like other than falling out of combos, it's not too bad two framing Pichu, especially sideways, really easy to edge guard. PK Fire is pretty good against Pichu, keeping him away, you know. And as much as you can heal from all of his projectiles, because that's pretty much how Pichu can get in, despite how light he is. He also dies to Lucas. A lot of Lucas moves kill Pichu super early. It's kind of insane. I've killed Pichu's at 70 with back throw. It's probably just bad DI, but still, it's kind of insane. So I'm gonna put Pichu at plus 1.5. Inkling is also plus 0.5. I think it's a similar situation with Pichu. It's a little predictable when it comes to Inkling. It's really easy to two-frame Inkling. It's hard for Inkling to get into or get in with Lucas. I think most of the time you would probably want to take Inkling to FD, because it's hard for him to get in. I think Inkling needs some platforms. PK Fire, he can't do much against PK Fire. It's also easy to combo Inkling, and Lucas heals a lot from most of Inkling's stuff. You can heal from neutral B, the down B. You can heal from a lot of that. So, I think Inkling combos do a lot of damage against Lucas. It's also easy for Inkling to get edge guard Lucas. So Inkling has some good tools. Lucario is a plus 0.5. I want to put him in plus 1. It's just that it's already noted that Lucas doesn't have super good out of shield options. He only has Nair. His safest option is up air, so it's a little hard for him to kind of pressure against Lucario, and he can't really do much with out of shield either. If you're trying to maybe punish Nair at least. Also, Lucario is good at mixing up his recovery too. It's easy. It's surprisingly a little easy, not super easy though, to two-frame him. And also, other than just dying early against Lucario, well, Lucario has good neutral tools against Lucas. It's a little hard for him to get in. So, I think Lucario's probably there. We're doing Link. Lucas does actually good against Link. We're not super good. That's why I put him in plus 5 or plus 0.5. Okay, I'm talking about overall. So I'm gonna say right now, he's slow. He gets comboed. His moves are pretty reactable. He gets edge guarded. Lucas can pretty much catch all of that. It's not a bad matchup for Lucas. He does win slightly, you know. Okay, you can PK Fire, you can reflect his moves. Okay, this is what I'm going to say overall. Me personally, this is a shit matchup, bro. I hate this matchup. I can't do anything against Link. We're just leaving him there, bro. Leave him there. Let's go with Mii Gunner. Mii Gunner. You can heal from most of his projectiles. He gets two-framed pretty easily. It's his Mii Gunner's slow mobility it's not that great. Or his mobility is not that great, so it's a little hard for him to get in. He mostly just literally got a camp. So you can mostly just combo Mii Gunner easily too. Like spiking too, obviously is good against Mii Gunner. Comboing is not that bad. Like upper combos, you know. It's a little hard for Lucas to get in. All you can do is pretty much magnet and PK fire. That's, you just kind of have to mix it up at times. It's a little hard for Lucas to get in. Oh, Ike is kind of weird. He has range. I would put Ike in +1. It's just his range, really. His range is pretty much what destroys Lucas from getting in, because Lucas gets most of his damage getting in. You would have to, if you're going against a good Ike, you have to learn your Zairs. You have to know your Zairs, and he gets pretty Lucas is pretty good at two-framing Ike, if he side Bs at least. Upping trying to edge guard up B at ledge at least. It's not a problem for Lucas. They're just, you know, just going in back air. Even PK freeze is really good against Ike. Just range, really. Range is what destroys Lucas. You have to play kind of camping against Ike if you're camping against Ike. It's probably a +2, maybe even, actually a +1, maybe yeah, +1 at best if you're going to camp, maybe even a +2. All right, let's do the pits. So pits and dark pits, the middest characters in the entire game. Kind of lose against Lucas in my opinion. They get edge guarded. Lucas is good at pressuring them. He can heal from the. It's like you can, if you don't, at least if you don't recover with up B, the arrows are not a problem for you. You can heal from them, and also the arrows don't beat Lucas up B, so you can easily just recover if they're throwing it out. You know, something like Lucario's aura, like there's no true B. If it's fully charged, it can definitely beat Lucas up B, but the pits, nah, they can't really do too much against that. They do have like Nair. Nair's pretty good against Lucas, I'm gonna be honest. He dies pretty early to some of his aerials at ledge, and also if you don't DI correctly, you're definitely dying to like down throw back air. But Edge Guardian is not that bad for Lucas. You're good at two-framing. Two-framing is pretty good for Lucas. He destroys him. If you go for down smash at least. You just gotta be good at timing it. Snake. If not Snake, it's probably +1. I used to think. Here's the thing. Most snakes think Lucas is even. Ness. Lucas and Ness think he's even. I know Hurt thinks it's a -1. It's just his tools. Snake got some pretty good tools. His frame data is good. I don't know, down tilt is good against Lucas and Ness. The only other thing, maybe it's kind of like a, I don't know if it's like a Game & Watch kind of situation where it's hard for Snake to get in, but Lucas heals from everything, all of his projectiles. So Nikita can be good against Lucas. I mean, if the snake if the snake just tries to go in immediately, that's not going to work against Lucas. You'd have to like go in and under while he's stalling off stage in order to get him with Nikita. So it's good against Lucas. It's just that you have to be smart when you use it. So you want to use pretty much not many grenades, as much as you can. Don't use too many grenades against Lucas. He can also heal from F smash, so I wouldn't recommend going for F smash less traps unless you're trying to go for a 2-frame. And also down smash is good against Snake. Obviously, he's good at catching snakes, like double jump up air, unless the snake is going all the way up there. it's a little hard for Lucas to get him. Because I know Ness has an easier time doing that. He has PK Thunder, but his PK Thunder actually breaks Snake's armor on his up B. It's easier for Ness to catch him, but Lucas, no. His up B it's a multi-hit. And also, Lucas up B doesn't do good against Snake. It does nothing. You have to PK freeze, going for a forward air bagger. You can't down air against him. Down smash at ledge. So I think pretty much all of those, and healing from most of his projectiles, Lucas wins. Just slightly though. I would put him in +1, but we got Danto, and you know, if you're smart, you can do Nikita. Less trapping is kind of alright for Snake. Lucas can kind of, if you're not stupid, Lucas can get out of the ledge kind of easily. And neutral isn't too bad. I think Snake slightly wins neutral. Like when it comes to not using his grenades and stuff, pretty much Lucas just PK fires. So I think Lucas wins against Snake. Let's do Jigglypuff. I think Jigglypuff is probably not too bad for Lucas. I think Lucas does pretty good against Jigglypuff. He's good at outboxing Jigglypuff as long as you wait for side B. It's not. If a Jigglypuff's trying to go for upper rest, it is probably gonna kill Lucas early. So that's probably a good tool against Lucas. And also he can edge guard Lucas well. But I think pretty much if you can kill Jigglypuff early and outbox her as much as you can, it's not a bad matchup. Let's do Olimar. Okay, Olimar is going to be the last 0.5. That it's kind of a stretch, because I want to say Olimar is probably even. It's just that other than edge guarding, Olimar is not too bad for Lucas. It's just as long as you can get the Pikmin off of you, it's pretty easy for Lucas to edge guard as well if the Olimar's not going high. 2-frame is pretty easy too. 2-frame Olimar. And you can kind of outbox Olimar, but not really. So I think Olimar probably beats Lucas like just barely, but I know forward air is really good against Olimar, so I'm gonna put him there. Starting off the even tier is going to be none other than Villager, which you would think is probably a +1 for Lucas, but no. Despite Isabelle being in +1, it's just that Villager has better tools to keep Lucas out. You can catch jumps pretty easily if if you don't reflect the side beat back. And you just try to jump over Villager's side B. You know, Villager also can just go in forward air, or even if he has an axe. PK Fire is pretty much most of what you can do. It's just that he can pocket it. He can pocket your up B when you're recovering. That's why you want to use Zair as much as you can. But Villager Nair specifically is really good at interrupting Lucas' tether grab. So I think pretty much offstage really is where Lucas can struggle against Villager. You just mostly want to use a lot of forward air, kill the tree as much as you can. You can reflect his projectiles, but he just dies early. Lucas dies early. I mean, so does Villager. And he does get comboed pretty good by Lucas. So I think he's probably even. Now Kirby. Thing is, Kirby is weird against Lucas. It's a little hard for Lucas to get in if you're not PK firing. You can't combo Kirby well. Kirby at some point can kind of outbox you in neutral, and also you can't really 2-frame Kirby's up B that well. If you know they're up being high, the most you can do is probably just up smash, because up smash invincibility it can interrupt. Like, it can dodge the first hit of the up B when it's going up, and then when Kirby's coming on the way down, the up smash hits and just kills him. It's just kind of ridiculous to time, I'll be honest. Downer is good. Downer is hella good against Lucas. Lucas gets destroyed by Kirby Downer. If you catch a jump, you're pretty much dead. Kirby can get your up B. Pretty good. Lingering Nair also works good against Lucas tether grab, or when recovering the ledge. But Lucas does have good tools. Kirby is one of the only characters you can do a lot of percent when comboing with the Zairs. If you're doing this double cancel Zair train, you can combo into reverse up air, and that's easily 50 to 70%, depending if you have platforms or not. You can combo Kirby like that, and you can kill Kirby really early, obviously. Another way to edgeguard Kirby is back air. Back air is good against Kirby off stage, and down air. Down air against Kirby pretty well. So it's overall an even matchup. Mii Brawler. Mii Brawler is even. Mii Brawler is definitely an even matchup for you. Other than Lucas dying early, it's kind of like a Mario situation. It's pretty much even to when it comes to trying to outbox. So Mii Brawler, it's pretty easy to combo Mii Brawler. Also, the Zairs, that's how you can pretty much outrange him. If there's more I can really say about Mii Brawler, he can get comboed by Lucas. He gets 2-framed. It's not too bad of a 2-frame. Okay, let's talk about Mario. Mario's even for Lucas. I think before I was thinking Mario could be a minus 0.5, maybe even a -1, just because he can die pretty early. Lucas does get comboed by Mario, like not too bad, or it can be pretty bad. You can die early if you don't DI his upper combos. He can die pretty early. I just think because they both have similar range, they can Lucas can do pretty well. He 2-frames Mario pretty decently. There's times that it could be a little tough for him to 2-frame. F-Toe kind of gets interrupted, or it's a little safe. It's more safe if you're trying to anticipate Mario trying to up B you at the ledge, like just slightly the hitbox. Down smash isn't too safe. You can try to F-Toe, bait on a get up attack, and like forward air. You can kill Mario. Mario doesn't do that great against your Zair as well. Zair is pretty important in the Mario matchup, and I think Lucas doesn't do too bad against Mario. But Mario, he can combo Lucas. I think it's overall pretty even. It's a pretty even matchup. Let's do Ness. Ness is probably one of the more obvious even matchups, just because they're really close. I'm gonna put him over here though, because he, in theory, could be like slightly. Because I used to think probably Ness slightly wins against Lucas, and then I thought it was like maybe in Lucas's favor just because of Zair, and then I just realized it's just even matchup. They have also similar range, a lot of similar attacks. They can both destroy each other with down B. It's just pretty much like almost a mirror matchup. I mean, the only thing really is 2-framing Ness is pretty easy for Lucas, because actually no, they both have a good time 2-framing each other, because Ness got the yo-yo and Lucas got down pass and forward tilt. It's probably the most even matchup Lucas has. I mean, other than Zair, I think Lucas is, Lucas wins plus 0.25, but I don't have that, so we're gonna live with this. Toon Link and Young Link. I'm going to talk about both of them because they're pretty much the same character. Toon Link, let's put him over here, but Toon Link kills Lucas much easier than Young Link can, and I think the only thing is, actually, they're probably like, they're pretty even depending on the matchup, or obviously this matchup, but they're even depending on the play style, I guess. But if you're going to spam arrows against Lucas, it's not too bad, honestly. It's a little hard for Lucas to get in against Young Link. You can mostly just call it jumps. The down smash 2 framing is easy against them. Downer is also, you just go in and jump downer. Edge guarding isn't too bad. You can interrupt a lot of their off-stage interactions. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna go. He's better than me, bro. Okay. I just think even though Lucas has a tough time getting through with projectiles, there's just some ways you can still just counterplay against them. So I think it's weird. It's a weird matchup, but it definitely can be overcome. Let's do Mega Man. I think Mega Man is a weird stretch. Weird stretch. He gets edge guarded by Lucas. Picky Fire is pretty good against Mega Man. Mega Man is also good at edge guarding Lucas. They're both good at edge guarding each other. You can pressure him pretty well. Mega Man also pressures him back. I think it's a pretty safe. I think it's safe to say Mega Man and Lucas are even. I just think maybe he could be a little bit losing against him because pellets interrupt a lot of Lucas stuff. It's not too bad to like ledge game against Mega Man. Lucas doesn't do too bad against. He can heal from like F Smash and from the Crash Bomber. You can reflect his Leaf Shield unless you know, he's hitting you with it. I think it's overall pretty safe to say it's even. Alright, we're starting negative or minus 0.5 with Hero. Okay, so Hero, Lucas can heal from some of Hero stuff. Some of them are pretty reactable too, like some of the spells, but it's mostly all of the ranged stuff that all the range that Hero can use against Lucas that pretty much destroys them. His forwarder is freaking huge. Backer too. He's good at edge guarding Lucas pretty well. It's a little hard for him to catch sometimes. The only thing is, two framing is weird against Hero. It's a little tough. It's kind of like a Ganon thing. It looks easy, but it's not easy. You can just pretty much edge guarding is how you're gonna get Hero off stage. It's hard to two frame him. You can kind of ledge trap him as long as you can wait for options. Piggy Fire isn't too great against Hero. If he has balance, you're just forced to go in. If there's no balance, you're forced to go in. All you can do really is just try to outrange him with Zair as much as you can. But other than that, it's pretty much a loss because he got forwarder, he got the side B, which you can't even heal. There's just a lot Hero can do, but there's also a lot Lucas can do. He can combo, he can edge guard him if he's not using Zoom. And it's not too bad to get him off in disadvantage if you know how to double jump cancel Zair. Another thing is, I mean, obviously Kill Confirms do pretty well. Yeah, but other than having bounce and Accelerado, it's probably a negative 0.5 matchup. I would want to say it's even, but because of his range and you just get combo, that's really it. That's really all I have to say about Hero. I think Byleth, because he's slow, he gets comboed pretty easily, and also PK Fire is really good against Byleth. You can't 2-frame him well, but you can interrupt his up B with PK Thunder, and you can just kind of circle it around while he's trying to recover. It catches him pretty well, so that can destroy him. The only thing is range is pretty much what does super good against Lucas. So Byleth doesn't have super good tools against Lucas if it's zoning wise, but if Lucas is trying to get in, it's hard for him to do a lot of damage. You have to camp as much as you can in that matchup. So I think 0.5 is pretty safe. No, we're negative. Super Pokemon Trainer. Pokemon Trainer. Charizard is it's not bad for Lucas. Charizard can barely do anything against Big A Fire, so can't Ivysaur, and Squirtle can kind of do with it. Pretty much, Charizard Lucas is not good for Charizard. Ivysaur is also not too great, but it can be a little tough for Lucas to get in. And then Squirtle is weird. Squirtle, I think Lucas does kind of alright against small characters, but I think Squirtle's probably like the only one. Squirtle and Pikachu. It's just weird for Lucas to get in. Ivy has some good stuff against Lucas. It's hard for Lucas to get in that matchup, so that's why I think if you, as long as you don't use too much Charizard, because Charizard doesn't do good against Lucas, I think Ivy and Squirtle make Lucas or they make that matchup minus 0.5. Just Ivy and Squirtle alone. I mean, Charizard, he really can just kill Lucas early, and that's really all he got. Alright, Pikachu. Pikachu is surprisingly not that bad, as long as you know what you're doing. You can 2-frame pretty well. Lucas just gets edge-guarded by Pikachu pretty hard. And I want to say Pichu is the same thing, but Pikachu has better moves. And I mean, Pikachu dies much earlier than Pikachu. You can kill Pikachu pretty early. You think Lucas beats Pikachu? I just think edge guarding and pressure is weird. It's a weird matchup. I would want to say it's even too, but I think I just think for as my knowledge right now, it's just probably at least negative 0.5. Meta Knight. Meta Knight can do upper combos. Maybe like a Pikachu situation, but it could be even. It could be an even matchup. It's hard to get back to ledge. If you're in disadvantage against Meta Knight with Lucas, it's hard. It's tough. It's tough to get back. Meta Knight can do a lot of stuff off stage against Lucas. It's hard. It's a little hard to 2-frame Meta Knight unless he's using side B. You would have to read him as much as you can. I just think he has pretty good tools. I think I'm gonna go with Wario. Wario struggles with range, obviously, and he can combo Lucas pretty well. I just think it's kind of like a Mario situation, but because Wario's better than Mario, he got better tools against Lucas. He 2-frames Lucas better than Mario can, and also you can destroy Wario off stage with Lucas. As long as you read the bike, if they're trying to go high, because if Wario goes low, if Lucas knows Wario's gonna go low, it's gonna be tough for him to get back. Alright, yeah. It's also not bad to 2-frame Mario too. If he's recovering with up B, yeah. Terry, let's do it. Yeah, Terry. Oh, Terry is just. I used to think Terry was a +1, and I don't know, I just struggle so much with Terry. I think most Lucases think Terry is probably even. Or even -1. So I'm gonna put him here. PK Fire beats Terry pretty good. He gets 2-framed hella easy by down smash, and even F-Tail is pretty easy to 2-frame. Edge Guardian as well. Just he dies early to a lot of his go moves, his regular specials, and also close range. Terry wins everything. Close range. The only thing Lucas got is down tilt. He's good at outboxing Lucas. Let's do Peach. Just because Peach struggles with range, and forwarder is literally your best friend in that matchup. So I'm a have Peach there. I think Peach gets edge guard pretty easily by Lucas, but Peach also can retaliate pretty well against Lucas. She's good at pressuring Lucas really well. She does get comboed by Lucas. Turnip combos are just like alright. You can kind of follow, but not really. Out of some of the combos, Neutral is she can't do well against PK Fire, so you can keep Peach away as much as you can, because you obviously don't want to do close contact with Peach, because Peach does super good in that. Down tilt is fast. The closest thing you can do is down tilt if you're trying to punish something. Like down tilt forward tilt was good, and the bad recovery. You can, if you spike Peach, it's pretty much GG's. So let's leave that there. Let's go Sora. Let's go Sora. Sora for -1. Sora for -1. Sora projectiles. They can get absorbed by Lucas. Lucas can combo Sora pretty well, and Sora got range. You can kind of edge guard Sora. The backer's pretty decent against Sora. Off stage at least, and he can die to he can die to forward that pretty early, even if you like do a kill confirm too. As much as you can do, it's a little hard for Lucas to get in, so I'm gonna say -1. Mid, yeah, let's do mid. Cloud is a -1 for Lucas. It's weird because some people do think that Ness and Lucas don't do super. They used to think the matchup was even. Everyone used to think, or a lot of people used to think Ness and Lucas were even against Cloud, where Lucas struggles a little more, kind of. But he got Zair, so I think after people found out more about Zair, it's pretty well against Cloud. You can 2-frame him pretty well. As long as you get hit by the upper, you have to have a well-timed F smash. I mean down smash to catch Cloud. To 2-frame him, you can easily edge guard him. Backer's good. It's just Cloud can kind of rush down Lucas a little bit, even though I know Cloud's not rush down. But like upper combos are good against Lucas. Just the range, he struggles to get it in. Also, Neutral B is a pretty good pressure tool against Lucas, but you can heal from it, so it's not too bad. So I'm gonna say -1. Alright, PAC-MAN. PAC-MAN. You know what? I forgot about PAC-MAN. He's probably -0.5, I'll be honest. I think PAC-MAN, if you recover with side B, PK Freeze beats PAC-MAN side B super armor, so you can just do that to edge guard him. Lucas has some good aerial tools against PAC-MAN, or he can beat some of his aerials if he catches like a hydrant. You can reflect some of his projectiles. I already know PAC-MAN does struggle with Serray, so Zair does work surprisingly well against PAC-MAN if you know how to use it at least. Like, I'm not that great with Zair, so you have to know the matchup. You have to know his ledge traps, all his setups. Getting out of the ledge is actually kind of tough against PAC-MAN, because he has some good tools. So that's probably what I can say about Pac-Man. Chrom gets edge guarded, obviously, but if you're gonna think about like Roy, you know what? I'm gonna put Roy here as well. Just that Roy can kill Lucas. Roy can kill Lucas earlier than Chrom. Chrom is not -1. I want to say he's -1 because his because he's, you know, he's all around like Lucina. He's rushed down. That's mainly the thing. And I want to say rushdown is really good against Lucas. And like Fox being one of the main ones, like Fox, like even Sonic is kind of can be kind of a rushdown. But Chrom and Roy, they got range. They got good damage against Lucas. They can juggle him pretty well. I'm gonna just put it there, but like Chrom -1. Let's do Rosa. So Rosa is -1 for Lucas. Rosa got a lot of big moves, even though it's not like super range thing like worthy. It's a lot of big moves. It's hard for Lucas to get in, and even if you try to pick a fire, Rosa just has down B. He can Rosa can down or absorb up B when Lucas is trying to recover. Also, when you're recovering with up B, it's really easy for Rosa to just go in and down there. That destroys Lucas. You can pretty much only try to recover with tether grab. The only thing is, up air is probably your best tool against Lucas. I mean, Rosa. Lucas's best tool against Rosa is up air and forward air. And even ledge traps. Ledge traps are kind of scary against, or Rosa's ledge traps are those scary against Lucas. Let's also put Samus and Dark Samus. Samus and Dark Samus. It's not too bad of a 2-frame when ledge trapping them. You can pretty much do you can pretty much edge guard them well with PK Thunder. PK Thunder kind of destroys them. They just got some good tools, and if you're not too well with the projectiles, it's gonna be really tough for you to get in. You can't. It's hard for Lucas to get in with Samus and do all your potential damage. You know, Lucas does a lot of damage, but against Samus, it's hard to execute all that. Forward air and back air are super good against Lucas. He gets edge guarded pretty well. Can you believe why Samus is good and Snake isn't? Because Samus got a lot of moves. Safer moves. I think Samus pressures Lucas much more well than Snake can. And also, if you're not, you obviously can't do side B. You can't absorb side B with Lucas down B. Bombs get interrupted by a lot, or they interrupt a lot of Lucas. Like if they're at ledge, at least. Lucas got a terrible ledge hang, so Samus can easily just go in and down B at the ledge, and if you get hit by it, they're just gonna shoot the charge shot. That's gonna hit Lucas. His ledge hang is horrible, and I mean overall, Lucas doesn't do that great with projectiles, and Samus and Dark Samus just like spam him. It's a lot of great pressure. But Samus is a little tougher, and Samus can even mix up the recovery with down B. He can go ahead, like if I'm doing up B, Samus can go in and shoot like a side B, and it's gonna get there faster than grenade can to interrupt it, and Samus can safely get back to ledge. PK Freeze does literally nothing in that matchup against Samus. And Lucas can have a hard time against Snake at ledge. It's just that a lot of Snake's ledge traps rely on up smash and forward smash and a lot of explosions that Lucas can easily absorb, and a lot of Snake's moves don't really interrupt as well as Samus can against Lucas. So Marth, I think Marth can be a debatable -2 for Lucas. It's just that Marth has a lot of range and it's not super consistent, but it's just that his close range isn't like Marth obviously sucks at close range, and Lucas is really good at close range, so he can pressure Marth like really well. It's just that when Marth does land a tipper, it's hard for Lucas to get in. Even like all the sour spots, if all the sour spots are hitting, it's still hard for Lucas to get in. You can mostly just PK fire in that matchup. You cannot, two framing is almost impossible. And pretty much edge guarding, just PK Thunder for the safest. You can try to go in for like a forward air or even a back air or even down air, but I think PK Thunder is probably your safest option. We got a couple slippery characters here. Let's do Greninja. Greninja, I think overall Lucas doesn't do great against fast characters, and Greninja is one of them. Got super, or like overall Greninja has good frame data. He can also catch Lucas well because of his speed. He does kind of get comboed by Lucas, not that great. Lucas can do down smash. It's pretty easy for him to 2-frame Greninja. Even forward tilt is pretty reliable against a Greninja. And your best bet is down tilt when it comes to close range. And you can't even absorb the neutral B. You can reflect it, but I mean Greninja could probably just try to go in for like a mix-up. It's definitely kind of a tough matchup for Lucas to even go in and get all of his potential damage. Joker, when he has Arsene, it's GG's for Lucas. Almost GG's, actually. Arsene up B is really easy to 2-frame. It's really easy to backer spike him. Like, we're just running off back air, that's really easy to hit. It's because I know Joker's invincibility on his up B is only at the start of this animation. It's kind of like a pit. He pretty much has Pit's up B. And it's just as easy to 2-frame and edge guard. And even regular Joker gets destroyed by PK Thunder off stage. But other than that, back air is really scary for Lucas. Specifically back air. PK Fire does decently well. Lucas can kind of combo. There's just a lot of moves that Joker can use to kind of outbox Lucas. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I think Joker has good potential to be in negative 0.5, but I'm gonna leave him there. So let's do Bayo. Bayo can combo Lucas. Only thing, it's just that Lucas can die, or Bayo can die pretty early to a lot of Lucas stuff. And also, Zare trains, you have to be on point with them, because Bayo got a frame 1 air dodge. It's tough to combo Bayo. It's pretty easy to 2-frame. You can up B her pretty well. I just think a lot of her moves are really good against Lucas, so it's definitely a tough match. It's tough. Corrin got good range. Combos Lucas pretty well. Lucas dies pretty early. 2-frame him Corrin, it's almost impossible, just like Marth and Lucina, because a lot of Corrin up B, it's hard to beat it. The only thing you can do is PK Thunder off stage. You can do a lot of PK Fire to keep Corrin out, so you don't get too much damage. And another thing, range destroys Lucas, so it's hard for him to get in most of the time. And if you neutral B, it's heals Lucas a lot, so I think Lucas it's hard for him to get in against Corrin. Sheik is another rush down, just like Chrom and Roy and Fox. Sheik keeps Lucas in the air, keeps him pressured really well, and because of like better frame data, it's hard for Lucas to even outbox Sheik most of the time for even some combos. I think Lucas can do kind of well against Sheik. I just think when getting edge guarded by Sheik it's also tough. Two framing Sheik with Lucas, it's like alright. It's just another like teleport one. But if Sheik gets close enough to the ledge, sorry. If Sheik gets close enough to the ledge when up being and the Sheik just snaps onto ledge, it's not too bad of a two frame. Needles beat Lucas up B, so Sheik can easily just go in and needle into bouncing fish. That kills Lucas, that destroys him. I think Sheik is also fast, rush down, so beats Lucas pretty well. Diddy Kong is fast, he's small, he got banana, he got some good ledge traps that are scary for Lucas, and he can condition him well off stage. You can easily just interrupt the up B with banana to down air. You can't combo Diddy too well. His hitbox is small. He does die easily, and he can get two framed pretty well. It's just hard in neutral. You could kind of take him to FD, and maybe even small battlefield are probably one of your best bets. Battlefield is weird. Just think a lot of Diddy's moves do beat Lucas. So if you're trying to win against Diddy Kong, just pick a fire and pray. And forwarder. Forwarder is also really good against Diddy. Palu is another one. Palu edge guards everybody. Let's be honest. Palu can also two frame Lucas with down tilt. And up B, or not B, up smash. You can two frame Lucas pretty well with up smash. Down tilt is super good. You can edge guard him. He doesn't get comboed a lot with all the nairs, because then again Lucas he is midway and he's a floaty. If you DI well against Paolo, it's not a bad matchup, honestly. So let's do Paolo over here. It's easy if you can two frame Paolo. It's good. Two frame Paolo is probably I think Paolo up B is one of the easiest two frame in the game, in my opinion. So I think Lucas can do well on that, and also it's not that bad to get in against Paolo because her projectiles don't really keep her away and they're laggy. They heal Lucas a lot too, so they're not that useful against Lucas. Maybe when he's recovering, neutral B, Paolo neutral B can be good against Lucas. Yoshi's double jump armor probably is one of the hardest tools that Lucas can get around. He doesn't die really early. PK Fire is pretty much the best you can do against Yoshi, and you have to know your Zers if you do want to beat Yoshi. Less trapping him is also not too great either. I mean, he kind of gets 2 frames. It's just that his armor will definitely interrupt the knockback. So I think as long as he doesn't have any jump, it's pretty much a free edge guard because he can easily just armor through the up B. And also he can pretty much he'd be hating on Yoshi for no reason. I'm not hating on Yoshi. He's just annoying, bro. You like Yoshi, bro? You know, outside of Smash, Yoshi is probably one of my favorite Mario characters. Inside Smash, bro, no, he's annoying. Wolf is probably the closest here to being a -2. Just cause he's kind of has like a Mario thing, similar range. He doesn't die as early. You can 2-frame him pretty well, but his pressure is pretty insane. I think Wolf does well against Lucas. It's just that his disadvantage is pretty ass. So Lucas can take advantage of that. And also Lucas dies pretty early to a lot of Wolf stuff. He does that. Lucas can get 2-framed pretty well by Wolf if you do time it. So we'll have Wolf there. Let's do Falco. Yeah, Falco has survived long enough. Falco is surprisingly a hard matchup for Lucas. He dies hella early up till back air. You can't combo Falco too well. He does get easily 2-framed by down smash and edge guarding also pretty easy. It's just that it's hard for Lucas to catch back air, sorry, Falco. It's pretty hard for Lucas to catch Falco. He obviously jumps high. Lucas does jump high, but even then, laser is also pretty good against Lucas. It interrupts Lucas up B. Lucas up B gets interrupted by Falco laser. As long as you go low, he gets edge guarded pretty well by Falco, and also Falco can combo Lucas well. Let's do Robert. Oh, Rob here. Rob gets hella comboed by Lucas, and that's it. That's why he's a -1 in here. He got good ledge traps. It's pretty hard for Lucas to get in with Rob. Ledge trapping is super scary. The best you can do if he's laser is just I mean, you could try reflecting it, but the best to do is probably just heal. Yeah, that's really it against Rob. He edge guards Lucas really well. Like downer, a downer hits pretty hard on Lucas. You can do a lot with Rob in the Lucas matchup. Edge guard him, and also the 0 to death too. Not only that, with Rob, I think he just has many good tools against Lucas, so it's hard for Lucas to get in. Game & Watch is a bad matchup for Lucas, so he's debatable for -2. It's just that he doesn't have so much range, so Lucas can kind of deal with some stuff. Fully charged, pick a freeze. Game & Watch can absorb that and kill Lucas really early. Lucas dies to a lot of Game & Watch moves. He gets edge guarded pretty well. He can outbox Lucas pretty well. I think Lucas forward air specifically is well against Game & Watch. You want to condition him as much as you can. Just don't spam so much PK Fire. Is because fully charged bucket PK Fire, it does a lot of damage and it does kill. So you can combo Game & Watch too, but not too much because he's a light character. And 2-framing is almost impossible against Game & Watch. It does work though. It does work. You can 2-frame with F2 as well, but I recommend going for down smash because I know Game & Watch is or up B. It's only invincible on like the first few frames. Let's end up with that with Game & Watch. Let's put Fox. And yeah, let's put Fox. Fox is, if I'm going to be honest, a lot of people have seen Fox. Fox does good against Lucas, okay, but yeah, Bubs is good. Fox is Fox dies at 0 if you know hit Lucas Zero combos. You can easily kill Fox like at 0, even 80%. If he's at 40, you combo him, he'll die. 60, he'll die, and 80, he'll die pretty much everywhere. But if you don't know, you're pretty much fucked, dude. Like and I know even Lucas got some good stuff against Fox, like down smash 2-framing. 2-framing Fox is really easy, but juggling is pretty much your main thing against Fox. You can juggle him. You can juggle Lucas. That's pretty much why this matchup sucks, because Lucas is not good at landing. So he pretty much dies to a lot of up air, upper combos. Okay, you know what? Fuck it, bro. I'm thinking about it. I think Fox might be even. This is so weird to say, bro. You know what? No. Minus 0.5. Ah, shit, bro. I just think Fox wins in neutral just a little bit, dude. He got better tools than Lucas, but Lucas also got some good ass tools against him. If Fox doesn't get hit by 1-0 and just die, you know. So we're gonna have Fox there. Steve is the last one that's not -2. And if I'm going to be honest, I think Steve could possibly even be a negative 0.5, but I'm not leaving here because I'm not great at the Steve matchup. But I think Steve can struggle recovering against Lucas, and it's also really easy to 2-frame him. But most of the time, Steve is going to go high, but Lucas got some good. Lucas got good ways to edgeguard Steve. And I know Steve got his upper combos. He can get Lucas to at least 60. He can kill Lucas pretty decently early. But Lucas, he got good pressure against Steve. If the Steve is scared, he dies to a lot of Lucas combos easily. I think off stage wise, Lucas can get destroyed and easily 2-framed, but if Lucas is edgeguarding Steve, it's not too bad. And even if he's like using block, you can just pick a freeze as much as you can. So at the bottom here is Sonic. Sonic edgeguards Lucas. It's just horrible, bro. I cannot get back to stage against Sonic. Sonic does get comboed a little bit. I mean, Lucas can combo any of these characters. It's just hard to land. Sonic is fast. Lucas doesn't do good against fast characters. Oh yeah, it's hard to 2-frame Sonic. And if you recover with up B, a Sonic can just literally just spam neutral B, and you're literally done off stage. So it's really bad. He can rush down Lucas pretty well because like Sonic isn't like really like rush down, but he's good at comboing. Let's do Shulk. Shulk got all the range in the world against Lucas. Shulk destroys Lucas range-wise, and even Shulk got access to speed. The only thing Lucas can really do is just edge guard with up B. But if you're trying to get in, yeah, it's gonna be tough, bro. Lucas Shulk just keeps you out. He does not let you get in. He kills you early too. It's literally a free forward off stage against or for Shulk. Okay, next up is Lucina. Lucina is literally just Marth, but just so much worse. So I said Marth is the only thing Marth doesn't have is like close combat or good close combat, but so Lucina is all around. She can't kill you as early as Marth, but she can still keep Lucas out of the way as much as possible. You can easily just go in and counter up B. It's hard for Lucas to come back. He gets edge guarded by back air. All the aerials, keep him out, keep Lucas out of the way. You can 2-frame as well. It's literally almost impossible. You can just edge guard. That's really it. All these characters you can literally just pretty much edge guard. Just that. That's it. Let's do Sephiroth next. Sephiroth. You can heal from his side B or all of his side Bs, which heal a lot. You can't 2-frame him because of the hitbox unless the Sephiroth is doing the first up B, the faster one, the safer one. But even then, if they see you charging up smash, they'll literally just charge a full up B and potentially kill you with the reverse up B. PK Fire is pretty much all you can do against Sephiroth, and PK Thunder off stage. So without 2-framing and without Lucas trying to get in, it's hard for anything to happen. Min Min is next. Min Min, probably the matchup I hate the most here. It's just range. All these characters here except Sonic has a range, and that's what Lucas struggles in. So Min Min can beat out a lot of Lucas attacks. PK Fire doesn't even work too well as long as you just get off stage. You only B moves work against Min Min, PK Fire and PK Thunder. And that's all I'm gonna say because I hate them. Aegis is next. Aegis is a combination of literally Chrom. Mythra is basically just Chrom and Pyra is Roy. So Mythra is just gonna keep you out with the range. All the rush down is just too much for Lucas to handle. Edge guarding is easy for Lucas. Edge guarding Pyra Mythra is really easy for Lucas. PK Thunder destroys him. 2-framing is also pretty easy. Pyra is not too easy to 2-frame. But you can condition her pretty well. So I think Pyra is not that bad. It's just that she can be her downer at least destroys Lucas well. Other than that, Pyra's not that great, but Mythra is definitely where Lucas struggles. He cannot get in, and he cannot land. It's just too much, dude. Alright, the final character is Zero Suit Samus. Zero Suit Samus is probably one of the hardest matchups it is the hardest matchup. But there's some matchups here that are good for Lucas, like Little Mac. Little Mac is not bad for Lucas, right? I just hate fighting that matchup. But Zero Suit Samus is just a whole different story. You cannot catch her at all. You can two-frame her kind of, but most of the time she's gonna be recovering high because she wants to avoid getting down smashed. She can kind of combo Lucas, or yeah, decently well. But if you give Zero Suit Samus too many openings as Lucas, you're not gonna have a good time. And Zero Suit Samus also got some like range with side B, and even the grab is good. She got the paralyzer too. It's hard to get off ledge against her. You can combo her, but it's not gonna do too much. So the best you can pretty much do is spam fake fire. I'm gonna be honest. There are some ways you can condition her though. So forwarder is probably one of your best bets in that matchup. I think forwarder is really good against any character in this game. If you don't know the matchup, and obviously just pick your fire. Alright, I think we're done. So that is going to be the video. I did make some changes to the Lucas matchup chart. Like I put Snake in +1 and Chrom in even. I think Chrom is a little controversial depending on the person you talk to. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you for watching. If you watched all the way through, I really appreciate it. Like I can't believe you did that. Like thank you so much. If you want to be in a video like this, you just go watch my streams. Put a link right there on screen or in the description, and like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.